Clouds TV, empowering lives.
From Ukambani.
Wow. Now, let's talk about Baba. This is the last question.
Yes.
Baba is really pushing for the conclave, dialogue. The whole idea of, the government coming up together with different stakeholders and having a dialogue on what's happening to the country.
Baba has lost the image. Baba never thought that there could be a massive demonstration in Kenya where he's not involved. Baba has never slept to imagine that there's an outfit that can work in Kenya without him. So what has just dawned on him, he has lost it. And remember during the Sabasaba, he tried to say Sabasaba ni yetu, tutaenda Kamkunji, and nobody listened to him. He had to abandon the plot. He had to abandon the horse because aliitwa msaliti. Baba lost it when he went to the government of broad-based government. The people that had pushed to get into parliament, had pushed everything, they were pretty sure that at last we are able to suppress the dictators of this nation. But Baba went to rescue them. Remember, Ruto was the one people who rose to power through these dynasties. But he preferred to work with the dynasties other than the people he lied to, that I am coming to power to finish the dynasties.
Yeah.
He worked with the dynasties to kill the people that brought him to power.
The common guys.
The common guys. And that is what the factor that will put him into power. Because everybody, even me, I voted for Ruto because he was talking about the dynasties. Because I would have wanted that now we don't have Kenyattas, we don't have the Mois, we don't have the Ugingas, we don't have the Ngalas, all these people waenda tu wapumzike. We have a new revolution, a new crop, and the Ruto was the face of that. But how he was cornered until he lifted up his hands, hata yeye muulize atakwambia ajui. How he is with Raila, atakwambia sielewi. Maana these people are scheming. They know how to scheme around, they know how to move behind you and generate a fire on you, and then they take it over. They took advantage of, you see, Raila was confessing what I told you before they even came together. Before even this chaos came, I told you about Uhuru and Raila working together to destabilize Ruto. And once they found an opportunity, Raila yesterday said Uhuru ran. Uhuru was in America. He ran to Raila and told Raila, go and talk to Ruto and then find a way on how to suppress these people, because we rather have Ruto than have these people we don't understand. And then he said, no, why? How can I go? That's his argument. That's what he's saying. He said, how can I go? Then Uhuru said, I'm going to organize. How? So Uhuru sometimes he speaks to Ruto, or he has people in the government who speaks to Ruto, and immediately this guy listened to them, and a broad-based government was formed. Later on, after putting Badi and the ODM brigade, then later, what happened? The Kikuyu brigade, Motahi Kagwe, this Kipara guy, anaitangwa nani?
Eli Kianjui,
this Kipara,
Kabogo.
Whose people were donating here. They said, these young guys, they said they're going to donate some hair to him. He started speaking stupid. And then they went in the government. And the system was like complete. Now the Gen Zs are making noises, but the government is being structured inside. Then Tian comes from America. He's launched, although it looks like it failed. Then we have Wamunyoro, who is really working hard, very hard, and everybody is admiring him, and I'm really admiring him. The kind of firebrand politics, that is what I am, and I think he's doing that. But again, the tide will work against him. The tide will completely work against him. They will turn against him, and then they'll put him down. They will say, you're going to give you a prime minister or a minister, a prime cabinet minister, a position, and then, no, that is not guaranteed. That will be on paper. It's not guaranteed. Then they will fight him there and there and there. They will call him Saliti and clip his wings, and that will be the end of him.
Do you see, is Baba's career still, you know, selling well? Because by
as of now, Baba is finished. But something will happen to Baba. The factor of choosing who to become, there will be a Kibaki moment once again. There will be a Kibaki government once again. If at all we get there, there will be a Kibaki moment where they will say Kibaki Tosha. So that is where...
Who is this Kibaki guy now?
The Kibaki guy, you have mentioned him, it is Kalonzo. If only he addresses things that hinders him from becoming.
So if
because Nyachai was the one to be announced, Nyachai Tosha. But from Serena to Uhuru Park, what changed nobody even understands. He went to the grave without knowing what happened. Because he only had Raila ameshika microphone. Haya. Sisi wote tunasema Kibaki Tosha. And that was the end. That was the end of the whole story. And from then Nyachai alimalizika kabisa. Watu wengi sana. For the people.
so we just keep our fingers crossed.
No, we should not close our fingers. We should continue doing what we know best. If it is you Plug TV, continue doing the Plug TV thing. If it's Ndura to go to the mountains to go and raise altars, I go raise altars. That's my calling. And somebody has to do what he's doing. We should not stop doing things because of something that is a small thing, which even might not come to pass. But the most important thing is that we need to build, and we need to allow these young people in the name of Gen Z to understand fully this is not political, it is spiritual. Once they understand it is spiritual, and then they go spiritual, they will win the battle. The only thing they need to come back to is to understand this is spiritual. When you heard Ruto saying 1.2 billion church, he has moved from politics to spiritual. He has the understanding of the altars, how they work. So he's reading, and that is why you see when the sun is coming in to lend a hand, and many other people now on a spiritual angle, not on a political angle. And that's why people will be shot on their leg, because their legs are used to go and possess. So this is very spiritual. Anything that is happening now henceforth will be very spiritual, and people must really watch on the next move spiritually. There's 3 million votes.
Gani zimetoka wapi?
3 million votes from Northeastern. You know, remember Duale saying about numbers. It's a common term. I don't know where today these things are disappearing from me. But now the Duale is saying imekuwa ikifichwa the population of the Northeastern people.
Yeah. And
they are saying now there are over 3 million people ambao they are not registered, and they are campaigning for them to be registered.
What's what tyranny of numbers?
Tyranny of numbers. Now the fact of the tyranny of number is what now the government of Ruto is working on. To make sure the tyranny of number in Mount Kenya is neutralized by registering people in Northeastern and in the Dadaab camps to become members who can vote. And they are targeting to raise more than 4 million voters from that region to counter the Kikuyu or Mount Kenya votes. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
The other day Murkomen said they have in West Pokot and those areas, there are about 700,000 votes that need to be registered. They are not saying in Muranga there are 600,000 votes that have not been registered. They are not saying in Kiambu there are 1 million votes that have not been registered. They are saying Northeastern, there are people there. And remember he said there is no vetting in giving the ID cards. That is where the catch is. Remember, Raila has also said he's really fighting that tuondoe voting card to vote na ID. And already there are people that have been given IDs, they were not vetted. Are you getting? Are you seeing the logic behind it?
Yeah.
So what these Acc No are doing are trying to bring that number to 4 million in our mind. It might not be there. They might not even be registering the 4 million. But they want to create an impression that there is 4 million registered voters in Northeastern. So when they will do the computer, vifaranga ya computer thing, when they be doing their computerizing, then the 4 million voters will vote through computers. And then because they have already said tuko na watu milioni 4 Northeastern, na hao milioni 4 wamevote. So hamuta argue. And they said round hii tunaenda kufanya maneno mpaka mtushangae.
Actually, there this Wajir MP, female MP said that wataiba.
Hata kama ni kuiba, wataiba. That is now, this number of 4 million might not be there on the ground. But they are trying to build an impression iko. So wakati wao wa kuiba, wataiweka tu kwa computer and it will work for them. You remember one of the senior ministers in the government right now is the one that was behind the computers of the last time. And he is now very powerful senior minister in the government. So anyway, let's wait and see as we check on our mood.
Asante Apostle.
Bethel Clouds